Maybe outro yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna jump into this video with content created by the name of Olivia Alexa. Um, she does a lot of content on YouTube and other social media platforms where she, I would say, she pretty much holds women accountable.
Okay.
You know, I'm not sure if you saw any of her other content, but in this one, this video is titled "13 Secrets that Women Don't Want Us to Know," or
Okay.
it's something. What was it? What was the exact
13 Secrets Women.
Hold on. Yeah.
Never
Yeah, 13 secrets women will never admit.
admit.
And it says in parentheses, use them to stay ahead.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
So
All right. See what she talking about.
Break your understanding of female behavior. So if you want to stay one step ahead, you need to know these 13 secrets women keep hidden. Number one, attraction can't be negotiated, but loyalty can be. The truth is, you can't reason your way into making a woman feel attracted to you because attraction involves several different factors, and some of them are completely out of your control. But a woman can settle down with a man she's not attracted to and remain loyal to that man if he provides in other ways. Number two, her
Sound like shit to me. It sound right. No self-preservation.
I wasn't sure exactly what she, I get what she's saying. I just assume I went right to like, all right, if she's not attracted to him, then he must have bread.
Well,
Girls, you just
she
say
said
I
that
was
lack of better
ugly.
words. Lack of better words. It was the same thing.
Was it
Tomato, tomato.
girls? You just say I was ugly. Now they love me when I pulled up in the dub dot buggy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Let me ask you this though. As a man though,
here.
does that make you feel good though? You know what I mean? When you
But it
know,
is.
like,
You gotta find a
like,
way.
It's
when
the
you know,
life.
like, all right, money is an outside thing. It has really nothing. Like, let's say for instance, you make money, but it has nothing to do with your personality, your looks, or anything that's like proprietary to you, right? This is an outside mechanism that you might utilize. And
Well,
the fact that
we're not just talking about money. We're talking about if you're a young cat, just be good at something. Like, yo, the nicest nigga on the flute in the band is gonna get some pussy. Like,
but
just
that's
be good at whatever you're doing.
That is something that I do. That's a skill that I have.
Yeah,
I do that.
yeah.
Like if I play ball, and
Being
I'm
good
nice
at
ball.
thing makes you attractive to women because they think that you're.
That's
and
fine.
like it doesn't have to be necessarily money. We could be giving advice to like the younger dudes trying to get some like women to like interact with them.
That is fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Mm.
Right. I'm just talking about the money aspect of things. The money aspect of thing, like if I could play ball well, I could play an instrument well, and band chicks love me or whatever because I'm nice on it. Or I do a show and I'm playing the shit out of the flute and they're attracted to that.
Right.
Fine. But when it comes down to money,
well, when you got people like and in that case, when it comes to straight money, the advice I would give is rock with who really likes you, yo. Can't buy love.
Well, no, I think that's the overall secret of it all. I always would revert money or not money or whatever the case was. It's always about rock who kind of rocks with you, or is attracted to you, or could show you that they're attracted to you, whatever the case was. And listen, man. To me, you could look at it, glass half empty or half full. You could look at it half empty, like, oh, I have to resort to that, or you look at it like, well, God didn't give you a good looking face. At least money still counts. You know what I mean? That's the half. To me, that's the half full kind of way about it.
Yeah. A woman has to like, yo, if you don't like the way I look, you gotta like my personality. You gotta like something.
I mean,
something
yeah,
about
but,
me.
but listen,
something.
But wait. We all know that what our currency is. You know what I mean? We can't get mad unless we begin to take away the currency that is initially important to us. Each one of us are sitting around this table with the woman that we're with because initially we thought she looked good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. That's the leading factor. Right now, if she, let's just say, didn't look so good for us, yeah, it might go to the personality where she's mad cool or she cooks mad good. She got the whip. She got the crib. or when you're young, I'm saying regarding to, or she's got her own independence or whatever the case was, something that is secondary. But we have our first line of defense, just like they do,
Yeah.
And for me, maybe women, money is the third thing. I
would dig more that a woman didn't necessarily like that I had bread. It was like how I was with my bread. If I was generous and like, oh, he's just such a nice guy. He willing to take. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's some niggas that's dickheads that got bread, and they just like, all right, and nobody really likes them, but it's like we tolerate this person because they got money.
And then you money to control people.
Okay, but is that the equivalent of the body then? Like,
what?
Girl don't look that good, but she got the wicked body. She's gonna get she's gonna get that secondary attention. Maybe
but that's something that's her body.
I get it.
That's her body. Like,
I get it.
Like
but men can't show off that. Let's say this ugly guy who's super buff. He'll probably get the same thing.
No, that's his body. That's something that's him, proprietary to him.
Outside of that,
anybody can have money.
Now, but okay, we can't act like back in the hood there aren't guys who react to women because of their things, outside things that they have. Like I made the joke about, maybe they have money or maybe they have, access or
the world changes.
Yeah, I think that's
it's all bad.
That's
all
nasty
bad.
work.
It's
bro.
all bad.
That's nasty work.
All bad.
The world is changing.
It was always like that though. Even when we was young, you was niggas who dealt with chicks because she had a car.
Yeah.
Dealt with chicks because she had the crib. Don't put that on the new niggas. That's not fair.
Yeah.
Social proof is important. A lot of women place immense value on the opinions of their friends and social. You want to stay one step ahead, you need to know these 13 secrets. Completely out of your control. But a woman can settle down with a man she's not attracted to and remain loyal to that man if he provides in other ways. Number 2, her social proof is important. A lot of women place immense value on the opinions of their friends and social circle. They tend to make decisions based on how their friends perceive things. This directly influences her choices and behavior. Number 3, her.
You ain't even gotta skip that. You could skip that one.
Well,
it don't make no sense.
I mean, I will say, I don't think that's a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing, but you should know that. Like, if her friends want to fuck you, she won't fuck you.
Yeah, no, I mean, more so than that. I believe
that's what you got out of that.
That they're the, it's their board of trustees. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I think that,
I mean, everybody laugh.
Honestly, maybe
buy a round of drinks for the crew.
People are haters, though. Women
buy
are
a round of drinks.
Honestly, I think guys could even probably benefit from that particular method where, and we probably do. There's a lot of guys, like if you meet a shorty or whatever cases, you'll put you'll show your mans or whatever cases, and if your mans be like, I don't know, see what you want right now, or whatever cases, we don't rely on it that much, but we could probably benefit because remember, women are semi in a predatory position.
No, sometimes it's beneficial.
Yeah.
Sometimes it could be not so beneficial.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, she could have hater friends.
Another necessary evil. I think
you got to win over the haters. If you really want to be there, you got to butter up to the haters.
Guess what? We all have daughters in this room right now. When we love, your daughter to bring it to her homies, and homies be like, "Nah, girl, that nigga ain't right."
It depends on how.
I know I would. I'd be like,
it depends on how the social group is, right? If she got, a friend that has the most influence, that's a fucking fast ass.
But she might be blocking. Like, nah, don't deal with him because he just, she might be saving your daughter from our daughters from a situation, And so I guess it's, how you look at it though.
Yeah.
But we should all know that. We should all know this one, number 2.
Yeah,
we should all know that.
All right. Okay.
Her emotional reality dictates her truth. Women usually base their truth on how they feel in the moment, not necessarily on facts. Her emotions shape her reality, meaning what she believes and says can change depending on her feelings. Number 4, her.
You're dealing with a crazy person? Like, what did she say?
No, I think she's just saying like
emotions and reality. So
yeah, like women are not logical. Like if it could be something like logically in front of their face, but if they feel differently about it, that's what they're gonna go with. That's what they're gonna believe. You know what I mean? It's based on how they feel, not based on logical information.
So don't be thirsty around them. But if you know, like another girl, if you know another female when you're around them, you could be, but just don't be like thirsty. Like, don't, like, same thing with like men. Like, same thing, just being in a relationship. They just don't disrespect who you with. Should be the baseline of it. I feel.
I guess. All right.
No,
I'm not sure exactly what you mean as far as like pertaining to that. I'm not sure. Like
so their feelings. All right. If you in a place with somebody, right, and there was a colleague, like, let's just say if you worked in the office, right, and this person heard this person's name once in a while. When they meet each other, don't be super like, okay, like this person. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird way. You're right.
I feel like what she was saying is that, like, let's just say a woman is dating a dude, and everything could show her that, this nigga's a dog, right? But he treated her a certain way, so she believes, like, she feels good about him, and she like, I'm not gonna go by.
Yeah.
3 chicks approached him or whatever, and one chick said he screwed her over, but he treats me well, so I'm gonna go with that. I feel like he makes me feel good, so I'm gonna roll with that.
Right, okay.
You know what I mean? Women go with their emotions. Yeah. If you could kind of, I'm not gonna say manipulate, but if you could like pull their emotional strings, you got control of it.
That's what I was trying to say. Like, with the emotional strings, diffuse things too. If you know that something can maybe look like, hearing it come out your mouth, maybe it's not nothing, but it could sound like something. When you get the opportunity to diffuse it, just knock it out. You know what I mean? Because what they feel matters more than what they know.
Yeah.
You'll be dealing with a whole nother problem if you just can't squash it right there. It's really like it's nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Shit like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Damn, all that time I didn't fucking put the screen on us.
Oh.
Love and loyalty are opportunistic. Women usually base their truth on how they feel in the moment, not necessarily on facts. Her emotions shape her reality, meaning what she believes and says can change depending on her feelings. Number 4, her love and loyalty are opportunistic. Women love based on what a man represents and provides, rather than unconditional acceptance of who he truly is. Things like strength, security, status. She's loyal to the benefits, not necessarily to you. Number 5.
Okay. She trying to brainwash niggas.
What you mean?
She trying to brain.
Why you saying that?
I see what she's saying. I see what you doing. So she's saying like a woman can't like absolutely like just love the core of a person. Women love just like men love. Men love the person no matter what. Women can love people the same way men can love people too.
I think it's different.
Dog, I've seen like a fiend with like his girl or his wife. Like, people are with people. Like, they just like being around a man, like the man. They could just, women could like men for stuff.
Was that woman a fiend too?
I mean, yes.
But all right, if he's still a fiend, and she not with the fiend shit no more, is she sticking with him?
Well, then he would be like, she would be bad for him, because she's kind of like drawing her back to the fiendish.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. I think men, once they in, they kind of in. They don't leave chicks. Like, niggas is in love like with a chick. Like if the shoe was on the other foot and they was both fiends, and the dude move, I'm getting straight. I don't even think the dude would get straight if the woman's not straight. Because I hate to say this, but I feel like when it comes to certain things like that, men follow women. Like if women doing that, it's like, oh, you doing that? All right, then we doing that. And I feel like it happens on the other side, but I think a woman has more strength to move out of negativity, and then she'll give a man a shot to move out with her. But once he don't, she's on a time clock. And then once he doesn't, it's like, all right, I can go now. I tried to bring you out. You didn't. I did what I did. I put in my work to try to bring you out, and you didn't do it. Cool. I think when a woman wants to be like, let's say in a negative space or whatever, or let's say the fiend example, as long as she's a fiend, he's gonna be a fiend.
Unless he meets another woman that's gonna clean him up, and that's most likely to happen when you're a man. No, women are looking for projects all the time to get a man out of the dumps, and
not if he's chasing after another woman. You know what I mean?
All right, I can see that one. Just go to the next one.
Yeah.
She uses silence as a weapon. This one isn't just about avoiding conflict. It's also pulling strings without even speaking. Whether she's trying to punish you or push you into breaking the ice first, her silence is designed to keep you on edge and see how you'll react. Number 6.
That's the oldest trick in the book. You still falling for that as the married man. Yo, you should know that silence. All right. Say God. Like, nigga, I'm trying to stand, nigga. Yo, boys, we on. We on boys tonight. We got a free night.
Really?
Yo, remember that a couple hours when you come down here, man? We ain't doing that. Come on. Yo, we still falling for that. That silence. Oh, you quiet? All right. I'm quiet too.
I'm out.
Yo, come on, boy. Don't use that silent to break the ice. Now when she comes down next to you and she get quiet next to you, like, hey, what's good? You hungry? Go get the car. Go get the car. What is that? You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm not saying I use the silent treatment, but when I'm upset, I don't really like speaking.
Well, I'm okay with the silent treatment. Like, so let's just say I don't like to use it, but I can sure match your silent treatment. Like, I'm almost like I'm like the best matcher in history. Like, if that's what you want to bring to the table, I can surely be more silent than you.
Yeah.
Like, you'll need me before I need you. That's my only point. Like, even if it's as petty as, can you open this jar or whatever the case was, like, I'm not gonna have to ask you for anything. Like, I would saw my fingers off.
Yeah, my wife has gotten upset with me because it's like
too good at it, huh?
Yeah, but it'd be like, all right,
stubborn at it.
I was already I was upset, so I don't feel like speaking. But it's like, oh, you ain't even gonna say nothing to me? Like, nah, you made me upset. You made me upset. I didn't make you upset. You made me upset. So the way I need to cool off is I don't want to speak. Right?
Okay.
I don't want to speak.
That's a good words. Yeah.
But my wife she'll reverse suplex it. And she's like, you didn't even check and see how I was doing. Whatever. Like, what do you mean? Like,
you all right, right?
I felt like I was offended, and I wasn't the offender. I was the offendee in the situation. So why am I checking on you?
Yeah.
And seeing how you're doing, right?
Yeah. And what about the grace though?
The grace of what?
The grace of, I'm gonna be better. So when you mad, you could be better. And let's just be better.
Yeah, that sound good. That sound good, but I don't know about all that, bro. Yeah.
All right, come on.
She uses her sexuality as a tool. Women use their sexuality as a tool to get what they want. They'll never admit it, but it's leverage. Whether it's to shift a situation in their favor or to get you to do exactly what they want you to do. It's a form of silent control. Number 7.
I do my best chores after some buns, nigga.
Yo,
my chores be.
I don't know. I don't. My wife don't use that to. she don't use it enough to manipulate me.
Okay.
Because maybe if that was the case, I'd be like, all right, I'm fine. I'm fine. You know what I mean? Nah, it's like we won't speak for a day or two, whatever, like that. But if she coming on to me, I'd probably be like, all right, then she going out the window. I'm good. I'm fine.
What was I mad about?
Are your windows clean enough, man? Yeah, I clean the windows on that motherfucker. Like, let's go, nigga. Yeah, use that shit. Don't waste it.
It's a shame how shallow we are, guys.
Yeah, that's trying to use dick. They be like, well, nigga, this shit is this shit is worth, nigga. What is it, copper? Oh, what's the shit worth?
Facts.
Nigga, I think it's worth for copper. Like, nigga, you stole the catalytic converter? Nigga, that shit worth more than dick, nigga.
Oh, man. All right. Oh, man.
She's heavily influenced by social media. Social media constantly exposes women to higher status men, influencing their expectations by showing them seemingly better options. Number 8, she uses.
Nigga, you married a bird, nigga.
Huh?
You married a bird.
If your wife is
influenced by social, if your wife is influenced by social media, you married a bird. Go back to Purdue, nigga. Yeah, you fucked up, nigga. I got no advice for you. Nothing. Move on. Watch another video. Yeah. Just like this one. No, like it. Shout out to y'all.
Huh?
Can't afford no dislikes now.
Shaming tactics. When a woman feels her power is threatened, she can resort to shaming tactics to knock you down to reassert her dominance. This can range from subtle insults to full-on questioning your masculinity, all designed to weaken your position and make you second guess yourself. Number 9, she has a
Imagine a woman shaming a nigga masculinity they married. Imagine like your wife thought you was gay.
Oh Lord.
Like, yo, why? You want me to prove it to you? What you want me to do? You married a gay nigga. I don't know what to tell you. Masculinity. Yo, if my wife thought I was gay, we would laugh for like an hour. You're like, yo, all I want to do is fuck you. Like, what are we talking about? Like, shit. Like, no. But shaming, only thing shaming should be used for is like, showers. My wife was shaming by the shower. And then like health. Like, yo, dog, get to the doctor, you make your appointment.
All right.
Like, shaming should be it definitely should be a tool in anybody who loves anybody's toolbox.
All right, but let's talk about it in the aspect of the way she's talking about it, because just because it's not happening in your household doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't think couples, generally speaking, should shame each other.
No.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, shaming is a tool that has to be used. If someone was gambling too much, if someone was on a borderline of something that was detrimental to the family, shaming is a tool that can be used. You're gonna fuck this all up if you don't get your mind right.
All right,
yeah.
let's just let's just say it's not that extreme. It's not extreme as something that's detrimental to the entire family.
Right.
Let's just say a woman does say, like, "Yo, you're not man enough for me. Like, are you gay?
Oh shit.
Are you gay? Are you this? Are you that?
Just go. Fuck a best friend and then leave.
Come on, let's give some, we got to give some real
advice. No, leave. Like, if a friend came to me, if a friend of mine came to me and was like, yo, my wife thinks I'm gay, you can't be with that woman. And that's my God honest. Y'all niggas know me. I would say that.
You wouldn't ask like, yo, why does she think you gay? Or
I don't think I want to know.
Well, like gay. Let's just say it's a shaming tactic. Like, I don't think you're a man. I don't think you can protect me. I don't think you know what I mean? Maybe it's something like that.
Nah, then it's never gonna stop.
Is it?
No,
are you as a man?
Like,
are you supposed to try to prove, or that's what you probably want you to do? By the time
you're old enough to get married, you can't change who you are. That person is like it's like you got a basket of fruit here, and you see me pick up the fucking apple, and then you can see it's rotten on the outside, but I can't see it. What do you got to tell you want me to take a bite into a bad apple? This apple is never going to get good again. It's never. Like, you're not going to change nobody. If that person is going to come around and call you gay, like, and going to call you like names like that, and like challenge your masculinity, you can't change that person. There's no therapy that's going to change that person. It's just paperwork. Keep it fucking moving, yo.
Okay. All right. You said it.
Now she want you a little pussy on the side. Like, don't call no names, nigga. Make it do what it do, baby.
Oh man, did it really just do that?
That's the second one, right?
Number 8, she uses shaming tactics. When a strong fear of being judged. In today's world, with the way that women attention whore shaming tactics to knock you down to reassert her dominance. This can range from subtle insults to full-on questioning your masculinity, all designed to weaken your position and make you second-guess yourself. Number 9, she has a strong fear of being judged. In today's world, with the way that women attention whore for social media, you would think that they don't care. But contrary to popular belief, women are deeply concerned about how others perceive them, and they'll go to great lengths to avoid negative connotations and judgment. This is why you can have a woman who's half naked, twerking for the world to see, but the minute someone calls her a hoe, she gets offended and defensive. Number 10.
Call her a hoe. Maybe go wash her hands. And read the Bible to her.
It could go wash her hands.
That's it. That's it, yo. Shame her ass.
Well,
right.
I think that kind of
she can still be shamed. She could be changed. Shame is hope.
But living in the world that we live in today, I think that if you shame, there's a whole nother group of people that will advocate for whatever that woman is doing. Like, nah, you could do this, you could do that.
Isn't a person who can't be shamed like a sociopath? Is even a hoe gonna be shamed like you're not even a hoe enough? There's always shame somewhere.
No.
Like a sociopath is basically not caring, like not having any empathy, like not caring what other people think. If you don't care what other people think, other people's negative thoughts about you doesn't make you feel bad, which is the definition of shame.
We live in a society.
What are you like?
We live in a society where shame is at a very minimal. Every group has an advocacy, right? Advocacy behind it. You got even PDF filers, right? That got a group that's advocating for them to like, yo, we should be able to look at kids and do whatever. You know, it's
nasty.
Everything. Like they're out in the open saying like, yo, we should be able to do this. Yeah. And that was the person in society that. Nobody. They look like the scum of the earth. You understand what I'm saying? And nobody was supporting.
No, you can still shame them though.
No, you can shame them, but they still got people that's advocating for them.
Well, you can advocate. We're gonna shame them niggas too.
Gotcha.
Her self-worth is tied to validation. Women constantly seek validation, especially from men, to validate their own self-worth. It's a constant hunt for approval because deep down, their confidence is tied to how others see them. Number 11,
she giving game. Who you think this is more geared towards, men or women?
I think it's geared towards men.
Okay. She giving it to niggas raw, pause, but like it. Yeah. Yo, dog, tell her she's pretty. She needs to hear that. That shit is like water for a fucking fish.
Yeah. Because if somebody else tells her she's pretty, she's gonna. A woman is not gonna turn down no compliments.
Right.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it's another dude, it's not her husband, not her man, whatever. Like if the dude say, yo, you good looking or whatever, it's not like she might not go all the way or anything like that.
Sunlight to a plant, Ron.
Yeah.
That shit makes them flourish, grow. When you're the person constantly validating them and you're the person closer to them, that is like water. That shit is like that's just nutrients, nigga. Vitamins. Make them feel like that. Make them let them hear it, and let that permeate in them, and use that for the babies too.
So that is that cool though? That you might have to constantly validate.
It's in the manual.
I'm saying, think about if your woman had to constantly validate you. Like, yeah, you good enough. You good enough.
Yeah, she do. Yeah,
she got to tell you good enough.
Yeah. Like, oh, don't put it all in, nigga. Come on, big nigga.
I'm not talking about. I'm just saying, like, she got to give you a pep talk every time you go out in the world. Like, right. Yo, you good? You good enough?
You gotta hear it too. Everybody want to hear it. Everybody want to know that nigga.
But everybody also on the other end, everybody wants to be with somebody that has some confidence, right?
Confidence is nurture. You could buy the bag of the illest soil from the Amazon rainforest, put it with the plant at the crib. If you don't water it, put it into the sunlight and let it, that plant is gonna die. And you could give that thing could be, nothing is self-sufficient. Everything needs things to grow. Everything.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
I thought you were gonna make me explain it more.
No. Like you said it. You said it.
Mushrooms and shit.
Subtly mate guards. Women use subtle body language and social signals to keep their men loyal and away from other women without showing insecurity directly. For example, if another woman catches your eye, your woman might lean in closer or ask for a kiss. This is her way of reminding you and everybody else where your attention belongs. Number 12.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, she on point.
Okay. Right.
See them shoes in though. You see she was choosing me, get on here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah. They be knowing.
Yeah, I guess so. Men don't do that though, right?
Nah, man. Yeah.
Some niggas might do that.
But nigga, low key be like, nigga, you looking at my good wife, like, nigga, relax. Nigga. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, like, you know.
It's some dudes that if they think you looking at their woman, they do the backwards, hugging and all that shit like that. It's some cats that'll do that. It's some niggas that'll be like, hug her the other way, like, yeah, you see it, like turn her around and like look at that ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's mine.
Yeah,
nigga.
Freaky ass nigga, you a
right.
She uses plausible deniability. Women use vagueness as a tactic to dodge responsibility. When things go south, they'll swear you misunderstood or twisted their words. This makes it more difficult to actually hold them accountable. Number 13, how she
controversy. Now we getting controversial. Can't argue with a crazy person. Don't argue.
Nah, you can't.
Yeah, they ain't going to the end of the road to get that shit off, nigga. I don't even do it. I was like, yeah, you got it. You want me to say I'm sorry?
That's
my
the
fault.
thing, man. It's as much as I debate, while I kind of like to debate a little bit, is that like, you can't logically debate emotion. It's the hardest thing in the world. You can't. It's nothing you could do about it. You know what I mean? Like you could speak logically, but if somebody feels a certain way about something, there's nothing you can say.
Yeah, you talking yourself around.
Yeah, it's like
don't even do it.
The conversation is gonna go nowhere.
You got it.
And this is why the logical side of men usually pops out, and they're like, you know what? Yeah, there's no point in, you got it.
And that's why the trope of like the Al Bundy and everything like that is a man or a husband devoid of emotion. Because to have peace, you have to be devoid of emotion. You have to like let them have a monopoly on the emotion in order to have like peace. You know what I mean? They ain't really not, unless it's something that you standing on. Yeah. Then the lion gotta come out. Old ass Mustafa gotta come out and you know what I mean? Give a little roar. You know what I mean? Old ass nigga. But every once in a while, I mean, more than likely.
That's why men, they pick their battles.
You got it. Yeah.
And this is why you hear men say, yo, you got to pick your battles. Because it's like certain things, like it don't matter. Logically, you cannot argue it. You're never going to win. Pick the shit that's super important to you, and then you stand on that, and it's like, yo, I'm not moving off of this. And
crib with
Harley Quinn, that's the type of shit you gotta assert your dominance on. You assert your dominance on shit like that. The shit that you like, yo, nah.
You gotta stand on.
You gotta stand on that shit. Like, nah.
That shit out of bounds. I don't know what the fuck you doing inbounds. Keep that ball in bounds. You know what I mean? But out of bounds,
yeah. all the other arbitrary shit. They all right. You got that. Whatever. Yeah. I didn't even switch the camera the whole time.
Treat you depends on her own self-worth. How a woman treats you reflects how she feels about herself. A confident woman who values herself will treat you with respect and care because she's secure in her own worth. On the other hand, you'll find a woman with low self-esteem acts controlling, jealous, and insecure because she's projecting her own internal struggles onto you and the relationship. Her treatment of you is a mirror of her own self-worth. So I'm pretty sure some of you
I think everything we said brought us to that point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't got too much to say on that.
I agree with what she said. With what she said, the way a woman treats you is based on her own self-worth, and if you're with a woman that's not secure, not confident, they're going to treat you a certain way. They're going to treat you like you if they're not trusting, they're going to treat you like you cheat because they're not confident in themselves. They assume like, yo, you're going to do this, that, and the third to them. If they don't view themselves a certain way, they can't value you if they don't value themselves. That's just, point blank, period. Because if you have a high self-worth, everything that you have in your circle, in your circumference, you're going to treat it the same as you would treat yourself. So any last words?
Nah, good list.
On the list?
That list is it's a good list. It's a good list. I think it's a good list for men to watch. I think it's a dangerous list for women to watch. It kind of reinforces bad behavior in women, but in men, I feel like if you watch it, you got to kind of have a leg up with a woman with bad behavior. So it's kind of one of those things.
I'm not really an advocate of like games and manipulation and everything like that, but I think it gives men an understanding of the nature of women, and it shows that, we don't think alike. And you can't, it's crazy. You can deal with a woman with a man's mind only to a certain extent. And then you got to kind of get into, their arena.
Because we go into it blindsided. The only way to really learn is to like immerse yourself.
It's in the field training type of shit.
Crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to go through some shit.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Nigga, they got the upper hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Nigga.
They definitely have the upper hand. Yeah. And it's like, men, we're in a position of reacting to whatever they do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Men could say that they call the shots, but you show me the illest nigga alive, and I'll show you a woman that's calling shots on that nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Because once they control access to themselves or whatever, the baddest chick, I don't care who this dude is, somebody's after her, and she's calling those shots. You understand what I'm saying? So we gotta learn how they think, learn how they play that game, and then we kind of like we turn that defense into offense in a sense. All right.
Yeah.
I guess, and with that, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. Check you on the next video, man.
Peace.
Peace.
No extra content. Even if you don't use it.